let's get this video going. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally going to do a part 1 to our Portland thrift haul. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ashley. I am a work from home mom and I sell on platforms such as eBay and Poshmark. And in today's video, I'm going to show you some pieces that I just recently picked up when I was in Portland, Oregon, and got this huge haul. Go back to that video if you're interested in seeing the process of how we got all of those items. But today I'm going to show you a little sneak peek into the items that I got. I would say that these are some of the highlights. I most certainly did not get to pick through all 700 pieces right now to figure out my absolute favorites. I'm going to do a part 1 right now, at least doing a part 2, potentially a part 3. So if you wanted to see more of the pieces, definitely keep an eye out for those videos. I most certainly got like a 50-50 of people wanting to see all the things and people wanting to see some good highlights. So I'm going to do a really good intermix. Today's video is going to be these pieces, and then we will probably do another video next week with that. So let's get into it. And I am going to be telling you some of the pieces that my husband decided he wanted to keep this time, but I cannot believe I found these. I am very thrilled to show you guys. Okay, so this first item is Torrid. As I've mentioned in past videos, Torrid is a brand I love picking up when it comes to dresses. This is a really great spring dress, and this is a size 1. I love how it just kind of flares out at the bottom. Very loose, lightweight, great for spring and summer. If you are new here and you haven't seen me do a thrift haul before, I just wanted to let you know, feel free to comment down below if you're interested in anything that you see, or you can always email me. I also have that down below. We can absolutely do a transaction, have that sent off to you, but otherwise I do plan to put these up on eBay and Poshmark. So if you are seeing this at a later date, feel free to check out those areas and see if any items that are interesting to you are still available. Next, this is a new brand to me, so I take that back. I've heard of this brand before. It is Stella & Dot. But I've never seen a piece like this. I thought that they only did purses. At least I think that's the same brand, and jewelry. But this is gorgeous. I love this. Let me show it. Obviously, I still have to steam it, but I love this detail on both the sleeve as well as the bottom. And look at that embroidery detail. I love the colors, the pops of the teal as well as the baby pink. This is perfect for springtime. This is also a very lightweight piece, so make you feel like you can be a little more covered, but at the same time really look fashionable and trendy. This next piece, honestly, I normally don't pick up this brand. Forever 21, H&M, and Express are brands that it's like, you've got to have the right piece for me to want to pick it up, because I know that not everything is going to resell well since it is just a mall brand. But this is Express, and I love this style. This is such a fashionable style right now. It isn't real leather. I believe this is faux leather, and it also has like a suede detail right here. This is a size small, and actually I do kind of like that not the whole thing is leather, because I feel like it would actually give a little more like loose feel to the jacket, but still provide that like moto jacket style. And I just really like this. I think this was going to be a really great piece to have in my store. Next item I put into this because I definitely wanted to talk about it. So I have received wholesale boxes before, and I have had Nordstrom, just the Nordstrom brand, in them. And surprisingly, you guys, this brand sells really good, both in men's and in women. So this is a men's shirt. I am very choice with the button ups. That does have the button right there. So this is definitely one of those brands that I do like to pick up. This is a size 16.5 neck, so that is the size 35. This one, I was so excited to see. This was one of those pieces that was literally just like laying in the middle of a bin. There was hardly anything else in the bin, and I'm like, why is that just sitting there? I looked it over. I looked to make sure there wasn't any holes, and there wasn't. This is Prairie Underdog. It is a size medium. This is definitely that like lagging look slash Eileen Fisher kind of style to me. They resell for a really great profit. This does have kind of a different material inside, so I feel like this might provide you with a little more warmth because it feels a little thicker than like a standard dress, but I was thrilled. This was the first time I had ever found this brand. This is one of those other brands that I have had the pleasure of having in a wholesale box and got to try it out in my store. It does sell well for us, and so I picked it up when I found it at the outlet. This is Joseph A. And I really like this piece because it is so incredibly soft. This feels like a blanket. I just want to like wrap it up and just stay on my couch, read a book, like all the beautiful things of winter and fall. But even during the springtime, this does have a little bit more of a lightweight feel, or if you're perhaps in a warmer area that you generally have like a lot of AC going on in the house and you just tend to feel cold. This is a really long cardigan, and I feel like you could just really stay warm while wearing it. This is a size small, and as I mentioned on the back, the print is gorgeous. All right, this next piece is actually already in my store, so if you are interested, take a look at my store. This is Marmot. This is a size medium, and I love this. It's a full zip jacket. It is definitely a fleece jacket. I know we're going into like spring and summer, but people are still going to the mountains where it's cold. There are still climates that are cold, and I do love eBay for that reason, because even if we're starting to see warmer weather, other parts of the world are in more of a colder temperature, and we have global shipping. So that's a great thing that I love to have integrated into my reselling business. It's got their little logo on the back. Just a really great piece. This piece I was so excited to have. This is a Patagonia, and I about squealed when I found this because it's not like a really small size. This is an extra large. It's a men's. This reminds me a lot of what I find in Nike's leggings or even some of their tops. They will sometimes put this like fleece lining inside. And I love that because this material on the outside actually feels really lightweight, but then still provides you with the body warmth that you might need without feeling like you're having to wear a huge puffer jacket. Very basic, just black. Doesn't necessarily have like the colorful logo like this one right here, but if someone just wants more of the sleek look and still show off that they got a Patagonia, this is the right item for them. And this is a half zip. Oh my gosh, this print is gorgeous. I can't remember if this is an Anthropology piece. It doesn't have the right RN number, so I'm not sure if it is or not. I feel like I've seen this at Anthropology before. Look at this print. Isn't that gorgeous? I think what I love most about this is it's definitely like that modest style dress because it has the long sleeves, but it's like semi-sheer. And so I just love this dress, everything about this dress. Like, I'm so thankful it is not my size because I would totally keep it. And I don't know, I'd wear it for something and then probably resell it. But I love the owl print. I love the colors. It definitely brings out more of that spring feel. Okay, so this is another one of those items, as I mentioned, that depending on what I find in the brand, I will pick it up. This is a Zara knit. And then I believe this was cashmere. Yeah, 100% cashmere. And normally when I find something that's like 100% merino wool, 100% cashmere, my very first thought is, okay, where's a hole? Because generally there might be one in the sleeve, there might be one at the bottom of the item, but this was in mint condition. And if I'm not mistaken, it actually had a dry cleaning tag on it somewhere. And I think I already pulled it off, but someone who had this took really good care of it. This is a size medium. Next is the Stiletto piece, which is an Anthropology brand. This, I believe, is the older tag. It could very well be a newer, but I definitely feel like some Anthropology pieces, particularly when they're older, have dropped in the resale market because I feel like they got oversaturated. However, if I can find it at the Goodwill outlet, which I did in this case, it's still worth it for me to have brand recognition like this in my store. I love how it's two different materials. This does have a lot of peeling actually, now that I look at it, so I'm gonna have to sweater shave that, but I love the color. I feel like this is definitely a spring summer color. Next one is LL Bean. I've been playing around with LL Bean more. We didn't really find it for quite some time. I don't know if we just weren't aware of the brand or not, but this one was in fantastic condition. It is a size medium. I love the way that it curves down at the bottom. I'm very excited to see how this item does in my store. Next is this JCrew piece. Again, another brand that I'm being a little more choice with the items I pick up. This cardigan was just gorgeous because of the way that it had this embroidered detail on the front. I love that it's lightweight. Even though it's black, it's still going to be a great item to pair with as you're going into the springtime. This is a size small. and just very lightweight. I'm actually really impressed as I'm feeling it. I'm kind of curious on the material. Yeah, it's 100% merino wool. I kind of figured. This piece is hilarious. So this is a Free People piece. It is an open knit, and I actually just received a wholesale box from somebody else after I had gone and purchased this, and they had the same exact item. So I actually have this item in 2 different sizes. One is already listed on my Poshmark and eBay store. This one is a size small. I personally love this with the idea of like putting a swimsuit underneath it. This is a little longer, more of like a tunic length, but it has like the open knit all around it. And I just feel like this would be such a great item where it's like maybe it feels a little chillier, you're on the coast or you're on a boat and you want to put something on like this, but at the same time you still want to enjoy the fact that you're in a swimsuit. I really like it. It's a really nice piece. Okay, you know I love my Adidas and my Nike. I love to have pieces in my store because I'm thinking about that parent who wants to get an item that's in mint condition, that's that brand, but maybe not necessarily have to pay the retail prices. This is obviously a 2XL. It's a men's. It's definitely not going to be something that you're going to be picking up for like a teenager, but this is beautiful. I love the condition that this is in. Has this interesting detail in the back. I'm going to need to do some more research on this. This is 80 cross, I believe. This is just that little black dress. It's a Calvin Klein. It's a very simple item, but it's gorgeous. I love this because I can already tell based on the way it's shaped that it's going to be tremendously flattering as you wear it. It also does have that ruching detail, and I know anytime I have that around my waistline, it actually accentuates and makes my waistline look slender, and I just love this piece. It has the rubber detail here, which allows you to keep keep the dress up, and it is a size 4. Definitely hits you right at your knees, so have a fantastic like heel that you wear and really enjoy a dress. Here's to hoping that we're going to have more opportunities to be a little more fancy this year, but I love that piece. Even if I sold it for $25-30, I'd be very thrilled with that. Again, kind of going into the fun little details of dressing up, whether it's at a job or at an event. This is another BCBG, and I love this at the bottom. Can you see this detail? I don't know why, but I feel like all the pieces that I tend to get in this brand has like a fun little like perforated detailing at the bottom or like all over the item. This is gorgeous. And this is a size 10, and it has pockets. It has pockets. Another skirt. This one is more of like a pencil skirt. I do feel like you could hit it at a high waist and it would just be right at your knees. This is Maeve. It's Anthropology, and this is the newer tag. It's not the newest tag that says for Anthropology, but it still is one of their newer pieces. I love that it has these buttons down the center of it. It's just a fun little like different detail to the skirt. Also has pockets. Oh, this is hilarious. So this is the same brand. Look at this dress. This is a maxi dress. It does have a lining. Yes, it has a lining inside of it. So you have the fun open detailing here, and then you also have the knit that goes all the way down, as well as down at the bottom of it. This is so gorgeous. I love that it's sleeveless, and it feels tremendously lightweight, so you could absolutely enjoy it in the warmer temperatures. And this is an extra small petite. All right, about halfway there. Let's keep going. Next piece is a Michael Kors. This is a men's shirt. It almost has that like thermal feel to it, but I actually think it's more of like the detail, the print, than anything else. This is a size medium, just a nice little pullover. It does feel a little thicker, which would provide a little more warmth to you. This was a Nike Golf, and it was actually brand new. So I was thrilled to find that. Golfing is definitely right around the corner. This is a size medium, and so I feel like this will sell really quickly, especially with the color. I think it's just a gorgeous color. This is JCrew, and I only put this one in because I wanted to point out the fact that this one has 2 dots. That means this is JCrew Factory. I mean, also I wanted to show you this color. Isn't it gorgeous? This would have been perfect for Easter. Unfortunately, Easter's already passed. Or, I mean, honestly, St. Patrick's Day as well. A little on the lighter side of green, but I think that this is still just a great item for this time of year. A very basic item. You could easily put a camisole underneath that, roll up the sleeves, have a little bit fun with it if you wanted to wear it at an office or any other event that you have to be a little more professional. You can also dress it down. It's just a lot of variations you can do with an item like this. Okay, so interesting to me. I can't move this brand to save my life, but I'm very curious about this collab. This is Michael Starr for Anthropology. I didn't know that existed. So clearly this is a newer one because it says for Anthropology on it. And I don't know. I don't know if Michael Starr is now in the Anthropology stores or if it has always been there. I don't think it's always been there, but this is definitely like the tried and true style that I have seen of Michael Starr. This is a lighter weight, and even though it's black and white, I think this is still going to be really great for spring because of how light it is. And this is a medium. This is such a fun piece. It might not look like it at the top, but hear me out. This is a Zara woman's, I believe that's a size medium. Yeah, it's a size medium. Looks very chic, modest, long sleeve at the top. Look at the bottom. Isn't that so fun? It actually looks like it's in real mint condition, or tassels, whatever that's called. I'm saying the wrong thing. I love how it's like stitched that way. It's gorgeous, honestly. Okay, another one where the style was just so gorgeous I had to take it. It is a Tommy Hilfiger. Look at this. I love that on the back, but I also love this lace, especially that it goes all the way down the sleeves. And even as I'm feeling it, I can tell that this is a very stretchy material. This is a size 10, and I also really love that it's so simple. So then you could easily accessorize with a really great jewelry or earrings, or you could even accessorize with your heels, but keep just a really modest and not soft, but nice solid color with your dress. This is an item that I really want to do more research on. It's Champion's collab with Todd Snyder. And this piece is very, makes me curious because I feel like it's a wool. Just very fascinating to me when I think about Champion. I don't necessarily think about something like this. And so I feel like there's a little bit more to it. It's got the logo for Champion right there. It is a size large. And the other thing that made me go, I kind of am curious to know more is it says it's made in Portugal. So this would be something that, I don't know, I feel like they might have more of a resale value for it. This could be more of a unique piece compared to other Champion items. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I am a sucker for lace, if you guys have not figured that out yet. This one is like perforated lace at the top. It's more of an open knit. Very structured lace, very structured. But then as you get down to the bottom, you get this wonderful like pop of color along with some pattern, and then back to the lace. This is just so incredibly structured. You could easily throw a blazer over this if you needed to do this at a job, or keep it opened and be at a bridal shower or a baby shower and have that fun like pop of color. Maybe accessorize with the color in your heels, maybe in your jewelry. But this is Ellie Tahari. Just a really great item. And this is a size 4. Does zip right at the back. I love it. This one is Madewell. It is a sweater, and I'm curious to know what the material is. Acrylic, oh, alpaca. That makes a lot of sense to me. I could tell it was something like that. This is a size medium, definitely more of like a fall color, but honestly, this is just gorgeous. I love how it's actually really structured around the collar and a little thicker, whereas the rest of the item feels a little lighter and not so tight knit. Next is BDG. This is a knit cardigan, another one of those really casual, you can pair with anything. Oh, did I even show it to you? Size medium. This is a Urban Outfitters. Wow, I drew a blank there. Urban Outfitters brand, and this brand doesn't sell nearly as high as I feel like some of the other brands at that store do, but I do like to have it in my store still. Kind of another element of having a brand in my store. I do like to have that because I know people will pair it with other items that I do have in my store. How many times can I say in my store, you guys? Okay, here is another Nordstrom. This is men's, just pajamas, but honestly, it's in, you guys. I probably am not going to sell it for a lot, but nonetheless, I just wanted to have it. This one is John and Jen. This is a Nordstrom brand. This is another brand that I've had a good success with so far when I've had them in wholesale boxes. Again, not an item that's going to sell for a ton, but it still sells well for us. It's a size medium, and honestly, this looks like a sweater dress. Yeah, it's a sweater dress. It goes to my knees. This is Soft Surroundings. Actually really like having this brand in my store. This is a size large. This is more of one of their basic items. They have some really elaborate like prints and patterns and materials combined in sometimes their jackets or their shirts. But then you also get some of these really like staple pieces. Like I love how it has the exposed zipper on the back, but I do love that it's like a neutral color. People can easily pair that, and I've seen that whole monochromatic like style being very in right now, more around the brown tones area too, and so that's why I'm really excited to have this one in my store. You can pair it with so many different things. Okay, let's tell you one of the items my husband took from me. I'll be honest, when I actually found it at the outlet, I was like, he's so gonna take this, because he's been looking for something like this for a long time. They were Patagonia gray, I couldn't say that, puffer pants. I'm not kidding. They were puffer pants. I'm going to post a picture right here. They were they were something that he's been wanting to have for a while, and always wants to have things that are really packable, easy to carry with you, very lightweight, but at the same time, if something were to ever happen, they would keep you warm. These, he actually put them on and then put on a pair of pants over them, and you didn't even notice that he was wearing two different pairs of pants. Likewise, they kept him incredibly warm. He said it was literally feeling like he had a puffer coat on his legs. And he tried them on, they fit, they were a size large. So I knew if they were going to fit him, he'd probably take them, but I was still a little bummed. I'm thankful he finally got that, but at the same time I was like, oh man, that would have sold so good and very quick. We have another Nike piece, very basic. This is just a size small, open sleeve. What is that, like muscle? What? I just drew a blank on what it is. But where you can wear like the sports bra underneath, it's a little more exposed and that's intentional. And this was another one that was new. So I was happy to have this one, even though it's just like a really basic item. This is just a Target brand. This is one of the newer brands that they have, but this item was new tagged. It was a 3X, which I love having more plus size items in my store. Honestly, I just love a variety of sizes, and so it's really important for me to have larger sizes. And I love this coat. It is so structured. I feel like you can wear it with so many different things. It also has the wrap tie, so depending on if something's a little bigger underneath or a little more just like a blouse, you can tighten it up however way you would like to, or just keep it exposed. It almost kind of creates like a cardigan feel, but I just wanted to give this a whirl. We got it at the outlet. I only paid a couple dollars for it, so I figured why not give it a shot. This retails regularly for $45, and so I feel like you can't beat it. I know that due to the fact that Target is starting to donate a lot to Goodwills, I feel like those brands have been super saturated in the market. So again, that's another brand that I'm going to be very choice with the items that I pick up. But nevertheless, I want to give things a try periodically. You guys, I knew I was missing something and I completely forgot. I had things on my table that I wanted to show you too. So we have a few more pieces. I knew there was something else I wanted to show you. Just knew it. So this first one is a camo pink Victoria's Secret sports bra. Love this thing. The quality inside looked really good. I love that it has the zipper one. I've had sports bras like this before, and I just feel like they have much more support. I love the detail on the back. And the size of this one is a medium. This is what the tag looks like. This next one is Athleta. Super cute. Again, another one. Zips right in the front. This one is a size small as well. And the fact that this is white and is like in perfect condition just blows me away. Like I don't see any marks on it. Love it. Okay, this next one. Ta-da! Didn't work. This is hard to do with sports bras. Looks like this. This is a Lululemon sports bra. It is a size 4 right here. And this one actually does have padding in it too, so that's kind of nice. I love this camo detail and the white. There is like a little mark on the side of this one I just realized, so I will have to clean that off. And then I actually wanted your guys' thoughts. I need to do a little bit more research. I feel like I've seen this font before, but this is also apparently a Lululemon. When I looked all around it though, it didn't have like the standard symbol looking like that. That was just nowhere to be found. However, I'm like, this kind of appears more like a bra. I mean, I know that they're all active wear, but it has even like this on the back side of it. And so I was like, maybe this is something that Lululemon would do. And then as my husband and I were looking a little further, you probably not be able to see it, but the symbol is right there. It's in white. And then it also says like 36A. Yeah, 36A. And so on one hand, I'm like, is this real? Is this not? Because it does say Lululemon in the front. It doesn't look like it was cheaply done. The stitching of it is always a dead giveaway. You can tell when Lululemon it is a fake because the stitching just doesn't look good. However, the stitching of this looks in great condition. It's a very structured piece. The lace is beautiful. Like I said, I feel like that font is one that I have seen before, but I don't have any other tags to go off of. So I'm at a loss. What do you think? I don't have enough Lululemon in my area to know a lot about it. I love finding it. There are some certain dead giveaways for me to know when they are fakes. I am not seeing any on this one. Is it real or is it fake? Let me know. And if you actually know the style, please let me know down below. I would greatly appreciate that. And that is it for part 1 of what we got in Portland. Leave a comment down below if you want to see part 2 or part 3. I will absolutely listen to you guys and give it what you would like. I hope that some of these brands were maybe educational to you as well as just some fun things that you got to see. And I can't wait to see you again. Bye!